Hello. In this very video, we are going to be looking at uniform distribution. Okay, by definition, a random variable x is said to be uniformly distributed in between a and b. Okay, is the density function. You can see it here that uniform distribution is a probability density function. I will be, making videos on that. So probability of x equal to f of x equal to 1 over b minus a. As long as we are within that boundary a and b, then any other place is 0. Okay, any other place otherwise is 0. And the distribution is called the uniform distribution. The distribution function is given as, that's the cumulative distribution function, is given as f of x. Okay, and that is the value is 0 elsewhere, but between a and b is x minus a over b minus a. Okay, I'm going to be showing you how to go about that. Now look at this question here. It says that let x be uniformly distributed in -2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. Find a probability of x equal to 2. Now remember that the probability of x equal to x, no matter what x is simply 1 over b minus a. Just subtract the boundaries. So this is your a and this is your b. You see that? Okay, so that is going to give us, that is going to be equal to 1 over your b is 2 minus your a is -2. Okay, so which is equal to 1 over 4. That's why it is called uniform distribution, meaning it is uniform. No matter the number you're choosing, it is uniform throughout. So the probability is 1 over 4. Okay, so the next one says we should find the probability of x less than 2. Okay, now that particular one is a cumulative distribution, or what you call the distribution. Yes, so in this case, what is probability of x less than x? Remember the formula we just saw here. That is it here. That means x minus a over b minus a. So we go, let's see that again. So that means your probability, we say probability of x less than x is equal to x minus a over b minus a. So that means probability of x less than 2 will be equal to, your x is 2, 2 minus a, your a is -2. Then remember this is a and this is b. Then your b is 2 minus -2. This is beautiful. So that's going to give us 4 over 4, which is equal to 1. This is awesome. And it is actually expected. Okay, so the next one is probability of x greater than half. Now, we don't have any formula for that, but we know that probability of x greater than half is the same thing as saying probability, let me rub this off. It's the same thing as saying probability 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to half. Yes, that you should know. So what is the probability of x less than or equal to 1 minus half? It's the same thing as x minus a over b minus a. That means half minus -2 all over 2 minus -2. And half minus -2 means 2 plus half, that's 5 over 2. Okay, now divided by 2 minus -2, that's 2 plus 2, which is 4. Okay, 5 over 2 divided by 4 is going to give us 5 over 8. Okay, so that means our probability of x greater than 1 over 2 is going to be 1 minus 5 over 8. And 1 minus 5 over 8 is what? Is equal to 3 over 8. This is beautiful. This is very, very interesting. Okay, so let's see the next thing here. We are going to look at the mean and the variance of a uniform distribution. This is the mean. When you're given a uniform distribution, is half into a plus b. And that's the variance. Okay, 1 over 12 into b minus a all squared. Okay, so let's prove. Now remember, we know that mean is expected value of x. And what is expected value of x? For a density function, probability density function, it is integral. You know, we have the probability distribution function. There we use summation x f of x. But in a probability density function, we use integral. Sorry, clean this up. we use integral of x f of x. Okay, so let's see. Now that means integral of x f of x means x times, remember what is f of x? F of x is 1 over b minus a. If you remember, 1 over b minus a, and 1 of x times 1 over b minus a means x over b minus a. So from here we get to here where we integrate x. How do you integrate x? Whenever you integrate x, integral of x is the same thing as x squared over 2. So that's the reason why we have x squared over 2 here. Okay, so you have your boundary b and a such that if you substitute your x to be b, you get b squared minus, if you substitute your x to be a, you get a squared. That's how we got this. That's how we got this. And remember, b squared minus a squared also means b minus a and b plus a. Okay, all over 2 into b minus a. So you see b minus a cancels b minus a. We are now left with b plus a all over what? All over 2, right? Okay, so that is how we got the mean. So the mean of a uniform distribution is simply half into b plus a. Okay, so that leads us to the variance. What is variance? Remember that variance is expected value of x squared all over expected value of x all squared, where the expected value of x squared is the integral of x squared f of x. Okay, x squared f of x, which is what we have here. Okay, and x squared, that means x squared times, remember f of x is still 1 over b minus a. That will give us x squared over b minus a. So when you integrate x squared, what do we get? When you integrate x squared, you're going to get x3 over 3. Okay, that's plus 1. Just add 1 plus 1. Okay, so when you now substitute b and a here, b minus a, you're going to get b cubed minus a cubed equal to this. And you should note that, remember, this is leading us here, and you should know that b cubed minus a cubed is the same thing as b minus a times a squared plus b squared plus ab. Is a rule of factorization. Okay, now divided by 3 into b minus a. So b minus a cancels b minus a. We are left with a squared plus b squared plus ab all over 3. That is exactly how we got this. Okay, so if we now substitute the values here, expected value, of x squared is this, then minus the expected value of x, which is this, which is the mean, all squared, will now give us this. Okay, but let me quickly show you how that is possible. That will be 1 over 3. Okay, let me use here 1 over 3 into b squared plus a squared plus ab minus 1 over 2 squared is 1 over 4 into a plus b all squared means a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. Okay, so if we find the LCM, you see that the LCM is 12. The LCM here is 12. So 3 in 12 is 4. So 4 times that will give us, let me clean this up. 4 times that will give us 4 into b squared plus a squared plus ab. Okay, so minus 4 in 12 is 3. Okay, let's do that together. Let's do that together at once. So 4 times that will give us 4b squared plus 4a squared plus 4ab. Okay, in this other case too, 4 divided 12 is 3. 3 times that will give us, remember there's a minus here, so the minus sign will affect everything. So it will give us minus 3a squared minus 3b squared minus 6ab. Okay, everything now divided by 12. Okay, so 4a squared minus 3a squared is a squared plus 4b squared minus 3b squared is b squared plus 4ab minus 6ab is minus 2ab, everything all over 12, and a squared plus b squared minus 2ab means a minus b all squared all over 12. Okay, so that is how that is gotten. Thank you very much. We'll see you in our next class.